Alright, welcome back everyone. I have decided I'm actually going to record another little session today. And what I'm going to do this time is show you I'm going to show you two replays of mine from two different little things that I've done. So, one thing that I did was yeah, here we go. I fought the Ottomans over the fate of Constantinople, basically. And I decided, yep, I'm actually going to go all in on Constantinople. And that being the case, I am now actually engaging their main army. I'm about to engage their main army. That outnumbers me like 2-1. And some of them are actually some of the Ottoman units here are actually good units, so this will actually be a pretty interesting battle. So, what I did in this is I saw this fairly good terrain over here. I mean, this is probably the best terrain area. This whole little plateau, and the field stretched out to the right is probably the best terrain I'm going to be able to make use of in this particular map. I mean, maybe I could have, if I'd wanted to, stretched it out over both these areas of plateau. And maybe had some, people ambush them in the middle here, hidden by that brush, but I didn't really notice that because it was just kind of so far off to the side. So mostly I just make use of this plateau right here. I'll actually put this in regular this time. I'm not sure how long it actually, because they're attacking this time. I'm not attacking them, so they're definitely going to come towards me. And oh yeah, and they've got a lot of cavalry and quite a lot of artillery as well. I think they have at least 3 units, maybe 4 somewhere. I'm not sure if I can't. I think, maybe only 3, but they're all 18-pounders. I, on the other hand, have 2 units of artillery. And then the remainder are basically just line infantry. And do I have any? No, I don't even have any skirmishers. That's actually kind of unfortunate. That might have been why this battle was bloodier than I wanted it to be. Because I didn't have any skirmishers with me in this army. All just line infantry, which is not incredibly ideal. And so what happens here, the Delhi horsemen try to charge in, but I get my men in the square, luckily. So that'll do what they do. And I think, yep, they're trying to go, it's like they see my cavalry there, but I thought they were hidden. Maybe they weren't, but anyway, it doesn't matter because my Cossacks easily overthrow their cavalry there, and hopefully my men don't fire on oh, and I've already taken out half of that unit of the Sifai cavalry. They might be oh, they're shattered. That's their Sifai. That's their good cavalry. So I've just got these men here in case, depending on how they decide they're going to engage, how they're going to approach me here. But I think they're gonna actually attack more in this direction, around in this corridor here, basically, rather than in the open here. Because I think, oh yeah, because only this unit was even visible to them. These 3 units of line infantry are all hidden. So as far as they don't know, I don't even have any guys there, which is great because then I can easily just flank around them. But you'll see, this battle ends up actually being a little messier than I had anticipated, but I still win easily. So I'm trying to target their general. That's the whole goal here. Well, anyway, I'm going to speed this up. Oh, those are just... How are peasant levies in such an organized unit there? They wouldn't be able to form that. Okay. They're basically just militia rather than actual... Yeah. The Ottomans are forced to resort to a lot of those, a lot of militia. Oh, and I just... Yeah, the Delhi horsemen are taking some damage from my artillery. That doesn't even matter because... Yep. Look. They just lost like 5 people in the space of 5 seconds, basically. Oh, and then they lost more and more and more. I'm not sure if they're routed. Oh, no, they're not routed. So yeah, they mostly go for this exact quarter right here, and that's why I turned my infantry around. And it should be around this time that I also... Maybe I'm a little wary about their cavalry over there. That's why I don't turn them around quite yet. But anyway, I'm spraying a bunch of their units here with canister. And that Orta is about the route. I know it. Yep. Oh, the Janissaries routed after only taking 50, lost to 50. That's actually a little unusual. So, I think they actually are gonna, yeah, a lot of them are actually going to. Oh, do I get my men into square here? Oh, no, I don't. I was too focused on what was going on over here that I... Now right when I found that out, obviously, I send in my own cavalry just before my infantry here rout. And I think they take out the Delhi horsemen pretty easily. Yeah, their Delhi horsemen are not going to hold. They're going to rout in just a few. So now they make a redoubled effort, and I think they are going to break my artillery line, which is unfortunate. So I want to send in my general just to... What happens here? Let's see. Yep. Rally. Yep. And that's exactly... And at that moment, their Delhi horsemen are out, but they still have their Sifai. And their Sifai are very, very tough, so... there's just Orta. Yeah, my fourth... They've been fired. They weren't even charged. They were just fired upon. And I'm not sure if I get my... Oh, I think I get my men into square just... It looks like I got my men into square just in time. But that Delhi horseman is gone. And then I just have one more right there that I think I'm going to also be able to fend off. The problem is, right there, there's Safai. The problem is I only have light cavalry. I have Hussars versus their Safai, but... So I'm trying to go in here to... Well, not charge right in. I don't know why I was doing... Oh yeah, I was charging right in. Just to give the extra oomph to get their Safai off the field, yep. So I'm obviously in bad shape, so I'm sending my line infantry around to try and take them on the side and plug the gap in my line right there. I do have another gap right here, but I'm more concerned about their Janissary musketeers than I am about their peasant levy. So then I send my general after their artillery. And I'm also sending my cavalry after their artillery over there. And at this point, then I'm definitely going to get my men charging into the rear of the Ottoman line. I'm actually a little curious. Wait, where's their... Oh, there's their general right there. Only 1/3 of his men left. And then there's my general. My general hasn't even taken any losses. So I'm sending in my... Oh boy. yeah, my Cossacks are about to rout for sure. So my infantry turned tide on their Janissary musketeers right there. And these guys, I believe I'm going to send them charging. That's my goal. I don't know why I'm having them walk. I think that was an oversight of mine. Obviously, I should be having them charge. Come on, come on. Oh, I think their general tries to make one last rally of his men over here. I mean, their general is good. I underestimated how good their General Hassan was. He knows what he's doing, but he just doesn't really have the quality of forces necessary to achieve a victory here. There goes some guys, and then, yeah, he tried to rally, but it wasn't quite enough. So their Janissaries are going to get sandwiched right here. And I think, what do I have? Cossacks and... That's just a peasant levy. They're down and out. Oh, my guys are taking out some of my own men. So let's see. All they really have is then their general is trying to charge right into the rear of my forces here. Oh, and my Cossacks rout. Yeah, the general managed to rout my Cossacks. But he's faced with line infantry here, and he is gone. Oh, yep. Took out his entire unit and the general himself. And all they really have left are these... They have those Janissary musketeers, but they're not... I don't think they're coming back, are they? Maybe? Yeah, no, they're not coming back. There's no way they're rallying now that their general's dead. And that's that for the battle. Do I end it there? I don't think I end it there. Yep, I don't quite end it there, because I want to take out as many of their musketeers as possible. My general didn't suffer horrible losses. He only lost 30 guys out of his 18. But yeah, I wanted to take out as many of their guys with my remaining cavalry units as possible. My hussars and my general. So yeah, my men I did suffer very heavy losses here. This guy barely suffered any losses. Only suffered moderate losses there. This guy was almost destroyed. And same, oh my gosh. I'm honestly impressed that these guys never routed. I think these were the guys that, I'm not sure which infantry of mine, if any of my infantry actually routed, but I think these were the guys who... Yes, they were. They definitely were. These were the guys who were charged out of the square at one point. So that's that. And again, it's not incredibly difficult to fight an Ottoman army, even if they outnumber you 2-1, but 2-1 is still stiff odds to fight almost anyone, especially if they even if they have like even just a few units of line infantry. So yeah, here we go. My losses are probably about 40%. Their losses, on the other hand, yeah, that's pretty bad. I kill a lot more men than I even have deployed, which is usual. And let's see what. Yeah, but these guys didn't rout. They had 32 men left standing at the very end, but they killed 150 of the enemy. My 6-pounders here took some horrible losses, obviously, but they also killed a lot, 119. My 6-pounders, my artillery are here, 136. My general got 134. My musketeers, yeah, all these musketeers did very well, but the hussars, I only had 17 hussars left, but they did a monster in the enemy. And that one unit of musketeers, man, that over 150 kills. So that's pretty awesome. And I have one more battle that I'm going to show you guys. And it's actually against the French. It's against Napoleon himself. And I say southwest Germany, because it's technically in Württemberg, but hell if I'm actually going to spell that out. So I just say southwest Germany. Yeah, there we go. So I actually outnumber Napoleon 2-1 here, but because it's Napoleon, I decided, yeah, I definitely need to fight this battle out. And I thought it would be worth recording as well. It's a pretty mundane fight. I mean, the French, even with Napoleon, they don't really stand a chance because of my numerical advantage. But, and it's not like the Ottomans, where... I mean, I obviously stood a chance against the Ottomans, but if you outnumber any enemy 2-1 with your own Russian army, they're not going to stand a chance. So, yeah, I'm going to speed it up here. Napoleon will be deploying pretty shortly. I unfortunately don't have any artillery. That was the one thing that's convinced me, oh, yeah, I probably, in addition to fighting Napoleon, I also don't have any artillery, so I'm definitely not going to want to auto-resolve this. I did auto-resolve a few battles later on. I'll explain a little bit in a few minutes after this battle is over, but story straight, I was getting a little bored, I guess, but I still wanted to just beat these Italians and the Spanish, because I'm not really playing this game to fight those guys. I'm playing as the Russians in this game to be fighting people like the French and the Ottomans and maybe the Dutch later on. I'll show you there, but the Italians and the Spanish, not really. But I'll explain that in a little while. For now, I'm actually going to deploy my men along kind of like this. It's a little hard to describe exactly, but kind of like a plateau-like ridge line, just so my men are in like a really good position and everything. I think the French have like 7 units of line infantry, 2 units of artillery, 2 units of chasseurs cheval, and their general. Or I'm not even sure if they have chasseurs cheval. Maybe only there are. I swore. Oh yeah. Yeah, they have at least 1, maybe 2. But if it's only one, if it's not, as long as they don't have more than 2 chasseurs cheval, I usually don't worry too much. It's when they have like 4 that it starts to become a problem. 3 or 4 chasseurs cheval that I start to worry a little bit. But anyway, I'm just gonna pretty much have it sped up, and of course Napoleon is always pretty much just right behind his battle line, as always. He's always going to be the kind of guy who will be not at the front, but very near it, just to make sure his men know that he has their back. I have my general sort of behind there. I always have my cavalry near my general, my other cavalry, just to surround them with as many horsemen protection as possible. So, noticing that the French are pretty much just attacking along this, I send them out kind of at an angle. If you can herd them into an angle, you're in pretty good shape. More often than not. And I'm gonna get them an even tighter angle. What I actually do is send my grenadiers as kind of a reserve behind my main line, which I'm not even sure if that was entirely beneficial, because I'm not even sure if I really used them much in the battle because of that. I mean, it's always good to have reserves, but sometimes I do forget to use them, which is the drawback when I use reserves myself. Oh yeah, I feel like I thought for a second my flank would be in trouble, but it's actually not the case. But they're being clipped from front and side and everything. Oh, and I don't manage to get my men in this. I saw it just too late to get them in the square, but their chasseurs cheval were taking such heavy losses right here anyway. It doesn't even matter. They're a little bit shocked by that cavalry charge, but I think these guys, yeah, they only have 9 men, 8, and they're gone. Their chasseurs are, yeah, their chasseurs are gone. As is most of their, I mean, I just killed Napoleon because I charged them straight into the bodyguard and everything, and that routs all 3 of those line infantry units. I forgot to show you that cavalry charge. I was too focused on the French cavalry charge. I forgot to show you the one that I launched on this side. So yeah, Napoleon has been wounded. And the French have now been taken, this French unit has now been taken in the rear with only half their guys. Yeah, they're gone. This guy's put up a little bit more of a fight. But otherwise, I send my infantry here after their guys there, and they just have those. They're routed because they have so few of their men left. I'm trying to think. I thought they had 2 Chasseurs Cheval units. So I take those guys out. Then I send my cavalry into there. Yep. Take out their artillery there. Oh, and then that's when I noticed that my guys are done with those, so I can just send them charging straight into there. Oh, and I wanted to take out as many of their guys as possible, so I actually do continue. I send my cavalry off against that's their entire, yep, that's that entire unit. And I think basically they have a few more men still in the field. Take those, oh yeah, I want to take out all 10 of those guys with my infantry charging after them, but looks like they are going to catch up, even though it's just men running down men. Doesn't really make much sense when you think about it that way. Because, I mean, they're running for their lives, and they're just being chased by guys who... But I guess infantry can charge a lot faster. There you go.
The men are fatigued, sir.
Yep. And... I'm going to take out all those guys best I could, and I think the only guy, there's only one, it's just that one guy, but the reason I want to take him out is just because it speeds it up and ends the battle. And yep, I think he pretty much just surrenders, and so look at that. And that's still 424, still more losses than I took taking Bavaria from the French while we had even numbers. That's pretty mind-blowing. And so anyway, yeah, Napoleon, he has half as many men as I do and takes more than twice as many losses. So, in fact, I've got like 110% more men or something like that. So yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Enemy killed, lost. Oh, man, I got 75 friendly fire. I didn't even realize that until I just saw that. That's... Oh, God. And let me tell you, I am a horrible person when it comes to friendly fire. Like, when I was telling you earlier about this one really messy battle that I fought against Napoleon's army in Württemberg when I was defending it, part of the problem is I completely obliterated one of my own artillery units because of friendly fire. There was this cavalry unit charging, and so I turned both my artillery units onto canister shot. The problem is their cavalry got on the other side of both of them, and I was focused on something else, and so I was focused on another part of the field. I was looking at something else. I was looking at what their infantry were doing, and so I forgot to turn one of my artillery units off canister shot, and I sprayed one of my artillery units, one of my other artillery unit with one of my own artillery units canister shots. And I took out the entire thing. Like, the unit just completely disappeared. I think they had like 2 men at the end of it and everything, and I think at that point the unit just is completely done. And that was a huge part of the reason I think the battle ended up being as bloody as it did, because I friendly fired, obliterated one of my own artillery units. And God, I want to blame the game, because I blame the game for me not understanding the game's mechanics. I forget that I forget that AI that the guys that you control are a lot more. Excuse my offensive language, but a lot more retarded than anyone would be in real life. I mean, in real life, your men would not be so blatantly spraying canister shot on their own unit, especially another artillery unit. But in this game, they will do that if the enemy is on the completely other side. So yeah. So friendly fire is a problem with me because I forget to turn my men off of fire at will, including artillery and stuff like that. So there are just so many things you have to focus on in the battle, it's hard to remember to toggle all of your men in appropriate ways. But yeah, that's that. And so I'm going to show you a little bit of what I got in my campaign map. Okay, so I did take Istanbul. The Ottomans try to retake it. They actually scrabble together a bunch of random units to get like 600 men, and they try to retake Rumelia, retake Istanbul, which is really only held by 2 units of militia. And so I have my guy over here in Thessalonica. Meanwhile, while some remaining Turkish troops in the Balkans... Oh, I'll put this guy in there. Oh, what should I research? Wow, I can't... There's nothing that I actually can really research at the moment. Because I've got all these. Holy crap. The only thing I can is our top gallants. Okay. I mean, seriously, that's all... Oh, wait, no. Mass production, yeah. So I can just do that. Well, anyway, so yeah, I had my, send my agent to, do some reconnaissance of the Balkans. Speed up. So, took Istanbul. The Turks do try to retake it with like 600 men, but it doesn't really work, because my men in Thessalonica just chased them. They do lay siege to it. Instead of assaulting the place, they just lay siege to it, which made me think, like, wow, they have over half of a stack. Why wouldn't they assault 2 militia defending an unfortified settlement? That doesn't make any sense. Then I realized, oh, that probably means they don't actually have that many men. And lo and behold, they had less than 600. And so with my over 1,000, I just hit them in the back, take out that entire force, and now my men just have to stick around here. And the reason my cavalry separated is because I had to pursue the remnants, but my infantry couldn't do it, and so I had to do it with just my cavalry, and I took the rest of them out. Anyway, in Europe, I have, basically, you know that army that I had over in Courland that retook Estonia and Courland? I sent them overland. I added a bunch of other units in the meantime too, and I sent them overland. And now I'm actually about to presumably attack the Dutch with this full army stack. But in order for me to do that, the way I want to do it, I have to invade the northern provinces, but I have to have military access through Oldenburg, which is strange that it would be of Oldenburg, because if I remember correctly, Oldenburg was actually dynastically related and basically allied with the Romanovs, with my Russians here. So this game obviously doesn't hold true to historical accuracy in that regard as well. Not surprisingly, but still kind of sucks that you can't have things work out like they would in real life. But then again, your own men wouldn't be blatantly spraying your other guys with canister shot. Artillery wouldn't be spraying other artillery with canister shot in real life either, so what do I know? So what I'm hoping I can do is just send that full stack army with Kutuzov to take out Holland and Amsterdam while their main army on this bridge cannot even reinforce it. I can just take out the Dutch completely in one fell swoop, and then the Russians will have, the French will be facing me on not just this front here in Germany, where I have, let's see, I have these guys here facing this, so that's not going to be a problem. I have these guys here. I see these guys have taken very heavy losses because the Spanish invaded. The Spanish sent 2 full entire, like, double sacks into Munich to try and take it. With this one army, I took out 2 Spanish armies that combined outnumbered me 2-1. And the Spanish, they're tougher in this game than I think they would have been in real life. In real life, I don't think the Spanish were probably all that much tougher than the Ottomans were by this point in time. But they're still, I guess, marginally tougher, and they're definitely tougher here in this game, but they're still nowhere near as tough as one of the main factions, like the Austrians, the Prussians, the French, the Russians, and the British. So 2-1, I can handle those odds, but you'll also take very heavy losses in trying to do so, which, yeah, it bites, but it is what it is. I think I wanted to keep these. Yeah, actually, well, it's too late now. I can't really send them to reinforce the other guys yet. And I actually had another army stack, which I actually used to take out the Italian kingdoms. I actually used one army stack to take out the Italians had like almost an entire army stack in Tyrol. I took that out, and just to make sure the Italians wouldn't pester anymore, I took Milan as well, and I actually created my own protectorate. So now the Kingdom of Italy basically is no longer. In fact, they're not even a kingdom anymore. I think I basically turned them into a republic. I liberated them and turned them into republics. They're no longer technically even a kingdom, like they were under Napoleon. So I liberate them. I basically what I do is I switch the Italians from Napoleon's control to my own control, and I also send my guys to take out Turin and kick the French almost completely out of Italy. Besides this one fleet here, I don't even know what they have, but they have 8 ships there in Genoa. Before finally taking out, I capture Marseille, and this is the army stack that I did all of that with, taking out northern Italy and everything. And now I have them here in Provence. Of course, my menu, as you can see, doing all that, heavy losses, and unfortunately, almost all of my artillery is with that army. And of course, oh yeah, another big problem I have is that I took out the Spanish threat, but unfortunately, the French pretty much outnumber me in these regions at this point, especially since they have this. They have, oh god, is that 9 units? Yeah, 9 units, a full army stack under Napoleon, who has revived over there. Unless the French decide to invade Bavaria, I'm going to definitely send them back into Stuttgart the next turn and everything. And they just have these guys here in Strasbourg. I've got them covered here in Strasbourg. I'm not worried about what's in Strasbourg. I'm more worried about what's in Switzerland, because the biggest problem I'm facing in this game is that my allies, in particular the Austrians, are completely incompetent, and they can't get their armies to do anything. They have all their armies over here, for God's sakes. They have this full stack, and they have Vienna both completely garrisoned for God knows why. And they're not, like, invading. They weren't invading northern Italy with it. They're not trying to retake Switzerland. They're just stupid. I mean, the Austrians had actually captured Switzerland, and the French retook it. And they're throwing the entire burden of this war upon me. Which, that's no good. It sort of makes me wonder whether I would even want to bother trying to deal with... Well, I think I do want to worry about the Dutch, because if I send, for example, Kutuzov's army over here to simply invade Flanders, then I'm going to be trapped between the Dutch and the French, and that's obviously not going to be good. So what I'm going to do is use this army to take out the Dutch, and then plant as much of that army on this bridge, I suppose, just like the Dutch here are doing. But of course, the Dutch have practically left their back door open. I know exactly why the Dutch are leaving this army, this little unit right here, because they know that the Dutch right here can reinforce that army. Now, if you attack Amsterdam, I'm actually not sure if this army can reinforce it, that is like the strangest thing possible. And so I'm not gonna like besiege the place. I'm just gonna assault the place straight up, as long as this army can't reinforce. If this army can reinforce, though, then I'm gonna have both a big battle on my hands, and I'm not gonna be able to auto-resolve that by any means. I mean, if I attack my full stack on this, I might auto-resolve, as long as these guys don't reinforce. These guys can reinforce, but hopefully these guys can't. So I've got that. So basically, if I can take that, I've got the French fighting me on like 3 fronts. My money's in okay shape, I guess. I'm spending a lot on army upkeep, God knows, but I've also got a lot of tax income and trade income and other. I'm actually really surprised I don't have more total from protectorates. Oh, I got 405 from Italy. They're paying me tribute. Cool. Core treasury income, trade income. Okay, I've got pretty good as far as that goes. And one of the biggest mistakes the Ottomans have made is they haven't even attempted to use their fleet to blockade my ports up here. Speaking of which, I think I might build another. Once I have enough for it, I'm gonna build another merchantman, and I'm gonna trade my furs over this way. Furs supply. Russia has plenty of furs. Why would they need to? I mean, Russia practically already controls this anyway. That doesn't really make any sense. Why would they need furs from Anatolia? I'm just basically taking it as me trading in my furs, not taking them, because that doesn't make any sense. So anyway, I'm just gonna try this one little thing, and then I'm gonna call it. I've got to do diplomacy with Oldenburg. I'm going to... Oh, Sweden. I'll get a trade agreement with you. Let's see, sweet. How much extra income does that get me per turn? About 500. All right. Oh, well, 400, I guess, but still. That never hurts. Okay. So, Oldenburg. And yep, Sweden is relegated to the status of a minor nation now, while Spain is still a major nation. Okay. But anyway, I'm going, no, not the Batavian Republic, Kingdom of Oldenburg, there we go. So I am going to military access. I'm going to offer indefinite in return for just 5. Damn it! Are you kidding? Wait, let's see if I can do technology. I will offer you guys all of these things. Holy crap! I'll give you anything. I'll give you like anything. I'll trade in. What's something that you could really use? I'll bet you could probably really use. What's something that they could. Merchant house. See if I do a merchant house. Actually, no. I'll offer you guys everything that I've got technology-wise. And military access, I'll offer you indefinite in return for just 5 military. No, and the technology. What? How did that? Okay, I didn't. I guess I accidentally clicked out of it or something. I'll offer you all of that. Yes! Alright. So I've just got to send my men there, and I'm just gonna see what happens next turn. Cause I haven't quite got the battle or whatever that I wanted. Oh, they're sending it into Switzerland. Oh, you guys are leaving. Damn it. I'm gonna decline that attack. God, you Austrians are so useless. Send your arm. Why are you that worried about the Ottomans? I've got the. I think they're going to war against the Ottomans. I really hope they haven't made peace with the. And Prussians, you guys could help me too. You know, you really could. Are you guys too worried about Hesha? Wait, what's besieged? Okay. Can I just send men back and damn it. Oh, oops. Oh, I wanted to send them into the. Oh man. Oh, that's not good at all. Okay, well, temporarily then, what I'm gonna need to do. I'm gonna take a bunch of these guys. This is gonna be risky, and the enemy is probably gonna take advantage of my absence to try and retake Stuttgart, which is a big problem, obviously. So what do I have? Oh, 3,200 now only. Did I recruit a bunch more guys, or what's going on? I'm almost thinking I shouldn't have put all my guys in northern Italy. I shouldn't have parceled them out like that. Now I'm really kind of outnumbered on the central front here. Well, anyway, I'm gonna see what I can do. Surprise! Are you kidding me? What? Are you fucking kidding? Well, that really bites. What the hell, guys? Oh boy. Okay, so I'm gonna have to what I'm gonna do for right now instead then is, let's see. God. This could be a bad fight. I'm gonna see what they're. Can I at least infiltrate? Oh, come on! Well, it sort of worked. They have. I bet you have 3 Chasseurs Cheval and maybe 2 artillery. That's all I'd probably give them. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I have a ton of cavalry, at least. Alright, so... Oh, crap. Actually, disengage. I should have... fuck me. I should have done it the other way. Hold on, guys. That was, dumb of me. So, I'm gonna, try this again. Oh, okay. Right, I didn't... Oh, okay. I went back an entire turn. Oh well. Let's try that again. So Napoleon is going to do his usual yada 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 thing here. Or, what? Oh, I'm not going to intercept. Okay, so Napoleon did not do the same thing. They're so worried about Hesha Castle. I really wish they wouldn't be. I really wish they would just go after... Oh, what? Oh, please don't tell me you're... Are you kidding? The Spanish are besieging Innsbruck? God, I hate how they have... Oh my god. Okay, well... It actually doesn't really matter too much because... Oh boy, did he go... Is he going after Northern Italy, I wonder? Okay, spy, agent. Can you go that way? Just to sort of see what Napoleon's doing. Actually, no, screw it. I actually am gonna send all of these guys. This guy's not... Yeah, this is gonna be too much of a problem there, on this front. Got Dolgoruki. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna send him... It's gonna break it. Auto resolve. 100? Why did I lose? Okay, fine. Because I have an idea. Maybe it'll work. I'll have to see if the, this one unit here, it's not going to be a problem. These guys will hold them off. Actually, hell, probably the militia alone will do, so I'm just going to send this somewhat damaged unit. Really? Oh, okay. Alright. The biggest problem, obviously, that I am facing is that I have no artillery. I hate that. So, what I am going to do now, see if this actually freaking works. Are you kidding me? I don't know why that doesn't work. Is there like a glitch here, guys? Where it decides it doesn't want to, oh, I don't know, cooperate? Where it decides to, if you go up to one of the corners, it won't let you. Doesn't make any sense. It's not letting me freaking attack. That is awful. Why is that happening? Alright, so I'm just going to send him up this way. Or maybe, I wonder if you have more trade ships at a particular port, it'll increase the income, like, almost exponentially. I don't know. But there we go. Okay. I don't know why that happens, but anyway, I think I'm going to save here, and then I actually am going to play this particular battle. Yeah. I don't know, though, actually. I mean, with the victory, the edge bar here, I'm not even sure if that's necessary. Alright, so I'm gonna save one more time, and then I'm just gonna... I really don't feel like fighting the Dutch. I was right, I still have over 1,000 men, even after that assault and everything. Wait, what the... oh, phew. I thought the game glitched. So region captured Holland. Sweet. I can upgrade that to a trading port. So much for the Dutch reputation on trade. They didn't even upgrade their thing to a trading port. Oh, yeah, I'll keep a theater. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep the theater because... Wait, what? Oh, no, I don't quite have enough. Actually, I'll do that first. Actually, no. I'll heal that. I heal this. Damn it. Okay. Oh, it takes 7 turns anyway, so no, never mind. I am just gonna... Definitely going to heal all that up. Okay, fine. Alright. That'll have to do for now. taking that out. I just don't feel like fighting the Dutch, guys. I'm here to fight the French and the Ottomans, because that's what the Russians do. I'm not here to fight the Dutch. So I just didn't think it was necessary to do that. But now the Dutch are out of the game, and that is a major, major windfall that they are gone. And so now I've pretty much got the French on 3 fronts now, almost. So, yeah, that's awesome. Sort of wondering if I should send this army back into Italy, because I actually kind of want to take them out in Switzerland, I'm thinking. Because the French, I mean, the Russian, yeah, Napoleon went somewhere, and I don't like the sound of that. Heal the mines, yeah. Repair the mines, I mean. Heal them, doesn't make any sense. I could get Napoleon between 2 armies if I can do one more. I can do more. I'll get 3 militia there, sure. And whenever I can, I'm also gonna definitely I have to have 8,000. Let's see what happens. I just want to see what happens next turn before I end it. Oh, whoops! I forgot to move that army. Oh, damn. They didn't. Auto resolve, and I lost 100. Wow, I still managed to take out 100 of them somehow. Whatever. Oh, the Prussians are besieging Cassel. Finally, maybe after they're done worrying about Cassel, they'll actually help me. That's a bothersome little force there. I did lose it, fine. Whoa, how many do I still get? 3,800 even after all that recruitment. Sweet. I think I got a factory and a court of justice, which will actually improve my income quite a bit. Traits gained. I just want to see. Okay, now you guys will head westwards. I'm gonna go up to the Balkans, see if you can get fine there. Actually, I can send these guys up there to find that out just fine enough. Okay, they have a respectable force here, but nothing that I haven't dealt with a lot more before. Dealt with way more than that before. So yeah, I did lose. So yeah, I did lose Turin, so that's a little bit too bad, but not too much of a matter because I'm just gonna send these guys here. I'm gonna take these guys out here, send you guys into the port. Next time I'll be able to. I'm gonna build walls there totally. So I'm actually not gonna recruit anyone again yet this turn. So I'm gonna send my guys here. We're gonna prepare to get Napoleon in a pincer. My guys will heal even more next time, so yeah, excellent. Yep, next time I'll get Napoleon in a pincer, and I'm definitely going to show you guys that battle. Which I think, honestly, I want to see what they have. They have nothing in. Okay. Ah, damn it, no, they don't. I need more. Just to make sure that I don't get a rebellion launched next turn. I might be okay with that. Anyway, I'm gonna upgrade that commercial port. Oh, well, I guess it'll be 2 more turns before I can start working on those walls. But anyway. If anything happens, I always have. Yep, there we go. That too. I'll have them join these guys after I get some militia in there. Actually, send one of my light troops. Yeah. Yeah, I'll actually send these guys to hold them down for a turn or so. But anyway, I think that might be all I can do for this turn. So part of me is thinking I should have, wait, they're not building more ships here. The French can't possibly build more ships in this port. Now they'll have 8, as always. Yeah. So they're gonna have 1,600 in Turin, at least. Maybe, give or take, they're gonna have about 1,700. And between these 2 armies, between Kamenski's army and Bennigsen's army, let's see, Bennigsen has 1,350, and Kamensky has 1,446. So I'm gonna outnumber them by at least 1,000. Actually, almost 2,800 to their 1,600. And more, because some of my men are gonna heal, so it'll probably even be more than that next turn. Some of these men are in pretty bad shape, but I'm definitely gonna make sure I have this guy bearing the brunt of it, simply because they at least have artillery here. The biggest problem, obviously, is that you can't have both of your stacks engaged at once, which makes me... I wonder if I can eliminate Napoleon from the... it's not going to make a difference. But anyway, I have these guys... yeah, I'm going to send these guys over to... Oldenburg. Yeah, now it's almost a full stack. And it's also the same here. Oh dear. Yeah, we basically have about the same amount. Dorky versus Bassana, okay. So again, this isn't going to be useful until the next turn, where I can take out Napoleon's army here, and then I will launch my invasion of Switzerland to take out that trouble point. Just gonna skip this turn. French fleet leaves that port. Austrians aren't doing anything. These guys are just raiding all over the place. Not doing anything good. Workers' right in Holland. But I've got 4 militia recruited in Holland now, so... that should tide you guys. Let's see what happens if I take out all the guys here, except for the militia. Put them in that army there, and I've now got my full stack back. Oh, the freaking 3,611. +3 happiness to all classes. Honestly, what can I build? Oh, I can't build any. Yeah, what I need are. Well, actually, my artillery should be fine for what I have right now. I wonder if I can even take. Just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to recruit a bunch of militia. Hold it down. I can even. Well, that's all I can do for this turn, but that's good. Or actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do that because it's probably going to get, like, ravaged anyway. So I'm going to send this fleet here. Okay, and that's 3,600, 4,200. Wow. That gives me a lot more. That opens up another trade route. That gives me, how much does that give me? 600. I don't really know why I'm sending that frigate this way. Honestly, I have a feeling I should probably send it back. Alright, so anyway, okay, so... Oh, damn it, really? He's healed completely now? Oh, damn. How's that even possible? What? Okay, so I'm gonna besiege that place. Continue to siege. Alright, so guys, this will be what I will do next turn. 3 units, so, okay, alright. I've got them basically matched with infantry here. I mean, they outnumber me when it comes to... Oh, wait, should I... yeah, I like actually being able to... I like being able to play the battle at my own pace rather than just having them attack me right away. I used to like having them attack me, but I actually have realized it's better to play at a slightly different pace. My men obviously all have a lot more veterancy on them, so that's good. So, but yeah, this is going to be next time, and it's going to be in the form of a replay. So I will see you guys later. Bye.